Hello friends, this is Amit Chaudhary. As many of you know that Country Club Christian Church is celebrating their 100th anniversary. So it is their centenary year. And to celebrate this occasion, they have brought a unique concept. The theme is this love between us. And today I have, it is our honor to have Ben Spalding. He is director of Spire Chamber Ensemble, and Ben is behind this unique concept and the program. He is going to execute this program. So Ben, welcome to this interview. It is our honor to have you. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. It's lovely to speak with you. I'm really looking forward to our collaboration, and it's been such an honor to get to know you just a little bit over the last month or so.
So Ben, I know that you are the music director of Spire Chamber Ensemble. So how is going nowadays? Because of this COVID, many things got a problem. So how is going on?
It's really wonderful. This concert coming up on Saturday, November 20th, in collaboration with Country Club Christian Church, will be our first indoor concert in 623 days.
Wow.
So we are very, very excited. It was one of those things where we've done some outdoor concerts, but we wanted to make sure that things were as safe as possible before we went back into performing concerts in front of hundreds and hundreds of people in an indoor setting. And so we feel like we've done everything we can to make the concert safe. And we're really excited to welcoming people back to the concert hall and be able to share our music. We are celebrating our 12th season. We're starting our 12th season. And it's been a great honor to lead this group, which I started in 2010.
Wow, it is very nice to know that, and I'm sure that you are excited that you are again going to perform in person after 600 days. So when I heard as a participant in this program, when I heard the concept, it immediately creates some kind of curiosity. The concept is very unique. It is called This Love Between Us, and this composed by Reena Esmail. Reena Esmail, as we all know, that she is an Indian American music composer. She lives in LA. So how, what is your reaction when you got the offer?
Yeah, so Reena is somebody that is a fabulous composer, and I've been hearing a lot about her music for several years. And one of my colleagues from LA, Grant Gershon at the LA Master Chorale, told me about this piece that she wrote while she was at Yale about 4 or 5 years ago. And the really amazing concept that Reena took was the 7 major religions of India. And what she did is she tried to if you could take that religion and you could boil it down to its essence, or what are the most important things about that religion. And it's fascinating that most religions come down to a few key truths: be kind to each other, love each other, respect each other, basically the golden rule. And she takes these pieces, these texts from 7 different traditions. The fun thing for us is to learn 7 Hindustani languages, which we have never learned before. And so that's been really fascinating to learn. And she weaves this music into a beautiful tapestry that shares in musical ways how we can treat and love and respect each other. And so it's a very exciting piece, and we think really a perfect piece for our times. When we think about the world we've all been through the last couple of years in terms of the pandemic and social discord and political discord, we may think that our best days are behind us, but that's not true. And that music is a powerful vehicle to bring healing and to bring hope and to bring love between all humanity.
I agree with you, Ben. I think, example, Reena I saw in one another interview on November 11th that she was telling that because of music, many different people who never know each other come to know each other. Example, I came to know you due to this program. I think this is the main concept behind the whole thing, that we respect each other, we try to understand each other. That's great. But I know that Spire Chamber of Ensemble does many other choirs. What is your experience, and what is your future plan?
Yeah, so as I mentioned before, the group is in our 12th season. And so we are kind of a special group in that we don't rehearse very often. And so we're what's called project-based. And so the musicians are both from Kansas City area and in the Missouri and Kansas region, but several of them will fly in from all over North America.
Okay.
And we'll come together for a few days of really intense rehearsal. They're very fun days, they're very long days, and we will rehearse the music and then put on a series of concerts. Sometimes we'll tour, and sometimes we'll record albums along with our concert projects. And so by having a really flexible schedule, we're able to do lots of different music. We'll do music that may have been written 1,000 or 1,200 years ago, a chant from the medieval period, or we might do brand new music like we're doing with Reena Esmail, and then everything in between. And so I really one of the best examples that I can give is we're kind of like a musical chameleon. We can change depending on the different repertoire. Sometimes it's just with choir, sometimes it's with choir and orchestra. And in this case, it's choir, orchestra, sitar, and tabla, which we've never done before, and I'm so excited for. So it's a fascinating way of bringing musical concerts together. And so we have a really exciting season planned. We open up with this concert called This Love Between Us, which is also paired with a work from the first half of the 1700s, a Magnificat setting by Johann Sebastian Bach. And then in December, we will perform Handel's Messiah, the beloved masterwork of the classical Baroque period, at the Kaufman Center for the Performing Arts.
Oh.
And in the spring, we will do a concert featuring all music for choir and organ pipes. And that concert is called Awakening New Sounds. And so you'll hear voices and combinations of new and creative sounds that the audience might have not heard before. And then we close the season with a concert of American music, American spirituals, and American folk songs, and really helping to promote underrepresented voices, the beautiful music that our country has to contribute.
So it is exciting to know that. You told that this Love Between Us concert also has many instruments, choir as well as sitar and tabla. I know that I'm playing tabla. Who is playing sitar?
Yeah, so sitar is our colleague Rajib Kamakar from LA, and I know him through the composer Reena. And so the wonderful thing is that Rajib has played the piece before, and he's actually recorded it before. It's a very demanding sitar part. I'm learning all about sitar, and it's one of those instruments that I can imagine it takes a long time to master. And Rajib is somebody that has spent his whole life with this piece, and so Reena recommended him, and so he's coming in to play that with us, and I'm so excited. I've had a couple of Zoom calls with him, and he's been on Zoom to talk to some of the people at Country Club Christian Church about his instrument, and I'm really excited to learn more about a color and an instrument that I only learned about early on in school, and I haven't spent much time with it so far. So I'm very much looking forward to that.
I can see that excitement, on your face, and also, I'm really excited too, because I saw that, when we were talking about the musical script, I saw there are various tals, means rhythms, are involved in this journey. It will be 3 beats and 4 beats. There are 5 beats also and 7 beats also. So it's a unique combination of various emotions. Each beat is showing some kind of emotion. Okay, some rapid fire question. How many
Great.
people are involved in this Love Between Us concert?
So there are 17 in the choir and 25 in the orchestra, and plus we have some technical production staff that is taking care of live streaming and all those other things. And so all in all, it's about 60 people that have worked to put this concert on.
So Ben, you are managing 60 people, man. Hats up to you.
It's a lot, but it's worth it. I really believe in the power of music to help us be more empathetic and to be more aware of other cultures. And when we really listen and we take the time to understand different points of view and different perspectives, we learn that we have so much more in common than we do apart. And so I've loved working on this. This project is about a year in the works. And so it's taken a lot of people to make it happen. It really does take a village to pull off something like this.
Correct. And also, we really appreciate the gesture of Country Club Christian Church that, initially this program had ticket, a $25 ticket, but then they actually are sponsoring, and this event is free for everyone. How many people you are expecting to watch?
Yeah, so I know as of so today's the 13th that we have about 80% of the tickets that have been taken, and we expect to have a completely full house. So that's about 600 people, and then we're also live streaming it, and so people from all over the world can watch from the comfort of their home and really enjoy this piece, and hopefully it will speak to them even through the screen. Where we've hired lighting companies and sound companies to really capture as much as possible the live concert experience, even though it'll be recorded. So we think that this is something that can live on for a long time because of the technology that we've all kind of got used to during the pandemic. So that is one good thing that's happened, is the quick development of live streaming. So we're excited to be able to share that with all over the world.
So my friends, I'll say that don't waste your time. Go to that link you can see on the screen, and go to that link, click it, and book your ticket. Because as Ben told, it is a fact that people are very much curious about this program. They're shown interest. Even news media, TV coverage are there. I heard on the other day in KCU, or they were campaigning about this program. I saw coverage from Kansas Star, and some few TV also wants to cover this thing. So yeah, I think it's a great day for all of us, not only for that church, but it is a day for all of us to mix with each other, show love, and make this program successful. And so one last question, Ben. You always shown interest to connect with Indian community. Any other experience you had before with Indian community or Indian music or compose?
Just a little bit, and it's something that's always been fascinating. So I had actually in college, I had as conductors, we have to learn the people that wave our arms in front of orchestras and choirs. We have to learn to at least play lots of different instruments. And I remember in college, one of the percussion teachers was also studying tabla himself, and so I got to play a little bit, and I've always been fascinated by that instrument. And there are some other Indian composers that are really, Reena has opened a wide door for other people to really find their voice too. And so people that are both Indian American and first generation, they're taking their traditions that they heard as a child, and they're mixing that with classical music, that Western classical music that we would get in our conservatories and our music schools. And I think that's the best of both worlds, when you have different traditions that come together and they can complement each other. They don't take away from each other, but there's something beautiful. It's like a really good dish, like your favorite dish that you cook, right? It usually has lots and lots of flavors and lots of nuances to the taste. And I think life is better for that. So I'm so intrigued. I want to be able to do more of this music in the future. And we also commission. And commissioning means that we will ask a composer to write a brand new piece for us. And we've done that several times throughout our history. So I'm excited. Our organization is excited to potentially commission other people like Reena to write crossover pieces like this. That will allow us to give the world premieres and to bring new works and new composers, new voices to the forefront. So we're really excited for that.
Excellent, Ben. And just to let you know that we have around 10,000 Indian families live in this greater Kansas City. Would you like to say a couple of sentences to them? Any message?
Sure. It's a pleasure to get to be a part of your community for just a little bit. I have felt nothing but love from the folks from your Indian community that have partnered with us, that are being a part of this performance, that have helped spread the word. You're an amazing community, and I look forward to get to working with you in the future. Thanks for sharing your culture, and stay true to who you are. Our country is better for it. So we love you, and we hope to keep working with you in the future.
Ben, I know that you are a busy man and you have to go and do many things. Will not take much of your time. Thanks for joining us. It is our honor. It is my honor also to have you in this session. Our intention was to have some kind of revealing some kind of fact behind this program. And thank you. Wish you all the best. Wish your team all the best. So see you on November 20th at 7 o'clock in Christian Club, Christian Church, Country Club Christian Church in the Walk Parkway. So until then, have a good day. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Namaste.
Namaste. Bye-bye.